Good God, man.
Sorry, I was about to sneeze.
Are you sure you didn't sneeze?
Maybe.
Maybe, baby.
Maybe. This is episode 6
It is 6.
of the Freedom Beef podcast. I need to go home. Anyway,
Wait.
we're in my home.
Yeah.
Welcome to episode 6 of the Freedom Beef podcast with AJ and
Mike.
Thin Mike sometimes.
No, not really.
No. I did watch you bulimia yesterday, so...
Yeah, that was interesting.
But in all seriousness, eating disorder is nothing to joke about.
No.
If you have some, please seek medical attention right away.
Yep.
Little disclaimer.
Yeah.
To be fair, Mike, you are not thin.
No, I'm
not
not.
fat either.
No, I'm kind of in between. I'm thick.
Yeah. You got that like dad bod. It's all the rage right now.
You're still working towards it?
Yeah, I'm on my way. Haven't worked out in months.
Neither have I.
Feeling great about it.
I'm pretty sure the last time both of us worked out was with each other.
I do flag football once a week. If that counts.
No, it doesn't.
I pulled a hammy yesterday, so probably because
Jeez.
I actually was sort of running. Big mistake. My hamstrings hurt. Besides that, I sit at a desk all day.
I mean,
You ever threatened to throw a 13-year-old out a window?
no.
No.
When?
Sometimes you need to threaten 13-year-olds that you're going to throw them out a window.
No. Especially if you're a teacher?
Well, if you're not a teacher, then it's more like, why are you in the school building and threatening 13-year-olds?
What?
Full disclosure,
Okay.
I haven't threatened any 13-year-olds.
Good.
Unless they're at a basketball court. And they challenge me to a game of 2-on-1. Never turning that down.
Because I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah. The one time you leave me alone. 7th graders.
God damn. Bastards. Okay, so last time...
We had a nice cliffhanger ending.
We did. What were we talking about?
Why did you make me say it?
I don't know.
We literally discussed this 5 minutes ago.
I know.
Did you forget?
Kinda.
How did you forget?
Concussions.
I'll give you a concussion. A mic. Actually, I have a baseball bat in my bedroom. You want me to go get it? It's a genuine Louisville Slugger.
Genuine?
Genuine!
You hear that, folks? That's genuine Louisville right there.
God damn it. Anyway, we were talking about last week. We ended off how much we, when we were kids, we would, idolize the TV and movies and video games that we played. And then we're going to get embarrassing here in the next 5 minutes.
In probably the next longer than 5 minutes.
Probably. We're going to talk about the embarrassing moments of Mike and AJ's childhood.
Of us trying to do stuff that we saw on TV or movies or video games. And
full disclosure, this has nothing to do with violent video games causing kids to do violence, because we weren't really
it wasn't violence. It was more like...
It was like playing House, but with fake swords and magic?
Yeah, it was like trying to use the Force to open the fridge.
I still do that.
Yeah.
If I had $1 for every time I tried to do that for trying to get my beer to come to me, I would never have to work again.
Or I don't know, trying to...
How's that going? How's your thought coming?
Yeah, I lost it.
Try to will a full roll of toilet paper to you when there's no toilet paper?
Yes.
Had that before. Had that a lot.
Yeah.
When you're a kid, though, you can just yell at your mom.
Mom!
Or one of your, if you were like me and you had siblings, you didn't have any siblings growing up. So
No, I didn't.
You didn't get to yell, hey! Fucking bring me some toilet paper! Fuck you! No, fuck you! And then, Mom, stop yelling swear words or I'm gonna go over there and kick your ass!
I'm taking a shit, so good luck.
You literally just said a swear word. What is wrong with this family?
And then your stepdad drank.
Yep.
Like all depressing.
And then,
Try to be a waterbender in the shower.
hell yeah, dude.
I think anyone who ever watched Avatar: The Last Airbender tried to be a waterbender in the shower.
Oh, for sure.
Just the water running down your arm, off your fingertips. You're just like, oh.
Yeah, and that's a great segue into what we're doing because I'll be honest with you, I have tried so many times to earthbend. It's not even funny. Like,
Just smash your foot on the ground and see if anything happens.
yeah, like I imagine when I was working and I was pushing if I was like pushing a cart and it was like kind of heavy,
Mhm.
I imagine like being able to like tilt the tile and be able to push off it really hard, like top, and just fucking just right through that fucking store like a boss. That was a year ago. I was thinking about that.
Oh my god.
Sometimes you wish you could just make a 70-foot hole in the ground just to watch people die.
Oh god.
Sorry, you got depressing. I got depressing. Let's do this. To be fair, it would be a lot easier for people to murder people if we had magical powers.
Oh yeah, totally. That's evident in
Korra.
Korra, in I guess Avatar, and
A little bit in Avatar, but I think it's pretty evident in like Fairy Tale.
yeah.
Or
It's way more evident in Fairy Tale because you
And,
have in the first like 3 episodes you have a dark guild trying to kill people with a flute.
yeah, and then
That sounds really weird out of context,
yeah. Watch the episode. It
but
makes sense.
it's yeah.
I will say this though, they do a good depiction of the fact that there is evil in that world, but there's also evil in ours, and
Right.
we don't need magic to kill each other.
No.
We just need anything.
Yeah.
A shiv made out of a bar of soap and a, X-Acto
Toothbrush.
knife or toothbrush or
Well, yeah, in that show it does a good job of portraying what it might be like if our world had magic.
exactly.
Like, well, that kind of magic, I guess.
Yeah, because
Because you have card tricks here and all that
'Cause-
good stuff.
you have My Hero Academia does the same thing.
Yeah.
Where people use their quirk to be evil.
Or and then you have the
People that use it to be good.
the other side of that coin where
And then you have the people that don't have any magic at all. Losers.
which is essentially the plot to Black Clover.
I've never seen it.
It's actually pretty good. It's another Funimation show. It's like I told you this before. It's essentially a cross between My Hero Academia and Fairy Tale. As far as
Sorry, big yawn.
magic, and the main character doesn't have any magic.
True.
He's not able to use magic, and everybody else can.
Interesting.
So, and then stuff happens, and I won't spoil it.
Cool. Thank you for not spoiling. That's good impulse control, Mike.
Yep.
So, Mikey, we were talking about other stuff that we did.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I was a kid, I had a pretty good-sized yard,
Okay.
which you were friends with me when I had that yard. So, we would take hockey sticks and wear them in the back of our shirts or on a belt loop on our pants,
Mhm.
pretend we were samurai,
Mm-hmm.
Rurouni Kenshin style, which phenomenal anime. And we would sword fight in the front yard.
Use your finger as a gun.
No, there
Like
were
Yu Yu Hakusho.
there were no guns. This was all sword play, and you took a
Was it sword art?
no because no one was dual wielding.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
There's got to be one person that's dual wielding. Come on.
No, it was all katana based because all we had.
You
was,
can dual wield katanas.
Yeah, but we had one hockey stick per person. We weren't rich. We had 4 hockey sticks. There was 4 of us. To be fair, the youngest one had a plastic hockey stick, so he got beat up pretty good.
And you guys had wooden ones?
Yep. With the thick plastic at the end. They were Franklin.
Oh, jeez.
They were Franklin hockey sticks.
Oh,
Those
good lord.
Those are good hockey sticks. And they
Oh my
felt real
God.
good on a shin. That's sarcasm. That was the most pain I've ever felt in my life.
Is that like hitting your shin on a scooter?
No, it's like hitting your shin on like an outstretched branch on a tree running full speed.
Oof.
It hurt like a motherfucker. To be fair, the funniest thing that's ever happened at one of my birthday parties was when I was in high school, and one of my friends who was really fat was wearing a Cookie Monster shirt and hat, so it was funnier. And one of my friends was riding a little kid bike, and there's a video, I think, that still exists of my fat friend literally waddling up and just shoving that hockey stick into the front tire. Dude face planted. Fucking magic. It was beautiful. Because you could literally put the when he falls and hits it was hilarious.
I know what you're talking about. That sounds hilarious.
It was a really fun time. I mean, it was Kyle like face planted, which made it so much better.
Oh my god.
But what's one from your childhood that you?
Trying to go Super Saiyan.
Yep.
Just in general, like outside in the yard, just messing around, just trying to power.
Screaming?
Yeah, trying to power up because going Super Saiyan was cool.
Did your power level intensify as you screamed louder?
I don't know.
I thought it did.
Scouters weren't invented, but I don't know.
I felt like it did go up though. I feel like the
Probably.
louder I yelled, the more like
Powerful you felt.
yeah, like the more I felt like I was digging into the ground.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, trying to do the Kamehameha or
Oh, absolutely, Destructo Disc,
yeah,
special beam cannon
yeah,
for days. For
or
days.
the whatever it's called in Japanese. I don't know.
I don't know. Did you ever play Super Smash Bros. Melee on the GameCube?
Yes.
Okay, you remember Captain Falcon?
Uh-huh.
The
Falcon Punch.
Oh, for days. I Falcon punched my brother out of a tree once. So funny. So funny.
Oh my god. Falcon Punch.
Oh yeah, it was good. You hit someone square in the chest with that one. Especially like if they weren't paying attention and you cocked back, and as they turned, you were like, Falcon Punch! You couldn't do the Ganondorf style where you took forever. Which, I will say, that was the dumbest part of that game. Was you
It
had
was Ganon.
what you had Link, young Link. You had Mario and Dr. Mario. You had Ganondorf and Captain Falcon. Falco and Fox all had the exact same moves as each other. Like each pair of people had the same fucking moveset. So you had 28 characters, but in reality you really had 15. Because the doubles were literally the same person.
Because Ganon's moves were the same as Captain Falcon's.
Yeah. And Link was same as young Link. Pikachu
Which
and
make
Pichu.
that makes sense.
Yeah. And, you know, the Pikachu Pichu one.
Zelda and young Zelda?
No, there was no... God, fuck you. Fuck you.
Be that guy.
To be fair...
Because when you first start playing Zelda, like, you think, okay, it's called Legend of Zelda, the main character is going to be Zelda. And then you learn the princess is Zelda, and you're like, oh.
That would be like if Mario was called Super Peach.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You know, it's just, you think, okay, you know, because typically, you play Super Mario, you play Donkey Kong. The main character, the character you play, is the title character.
Yeah, I agree.
So, and then you hit Legend of Zelda, Link.
Well, Metroid, for example.
Yeah.
Metroid, your main character is
Samus. But it's... I don't remember exactly what...
Metroid's a planet.
Yeah, Metroid's... Okay, that's right. I couldn't remember what... Well, I guess. I guess that makes sense. I don't know.
Alright, my turn to come up with a... Alright, it's another one that I did. Oh god, there's so many that are embarrassing. I'm trying to remember... Oh god.
Were there any recently?
No, maybe, I don't know, probably.
You didn't try and dual wield and look cool?
Oh yeah, well eventually you got up to the point where you had to do wield because
Yeah.
you know your strength was up.
Yeah. Yeah, you were able to wield one-handed swords without a shield.
you know, then obviously you pretend you're in the first person shooter with like BB guns, paintball guns. So you never shot at people.
No.
Paintball guns.
Yeah.
You know?
But that's what paintball guns are for.
Exactly. Obviously, we try to use the Force.
Going Super Saiyan,
Yeah.
trying to be a bender,
God, our childhood.
trying to do jutsu from Naruto.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Because even though you couldn't figure out what all the hand signs were, you knew like 3 or 4 of them, so you just did those over and over again, and then
And you just did them fast, so it just made it seem like you were doing a lot, but you did the same words.
even though I'm sure your brother probably memorized like a couple.
I'm sure he probably could still do them. But if I video called him right now, he'd be like, "Oh, I'd show you."
Show you how to do the lightning blade hand signs.
I don't even know what you're talking about right now. You're a nerd. I seriously don't know.
The Kakashi move.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember now. It's been a long time since I've seen that.
Original Naruto is just kind of crap.
To be fair...
But you get, like, before the Chunin exams is kind of crap, and then after the Chunin exams is kind of crap. Until you get to when Naruto starts learning the Rasengan.
Yep.
Up until that point, it's crap. Chunin exams. Lee versus Gaara.
Yeah,
Chunin exams. Naruto learns Rasengan. Shippuden. Because it essentially just goes right into Shippuden.
See, I thought it was Shippuden. Is that not how you say that?
I think it's
I speak white person,
right.
not
I think it's
anime.
I think it's one of those things that you can pronounce it both ways, and it doesn't really matter.
Get a word that can do both.
Yeah.
Another one is you used a jump rope and pretended you were like Indiana Jones, so you try to wrap that bitch around a tree.
Try and swing from the branch, and then the branch breaks.
Nope, more like the actual jump rope wasn't there that much. You get on your back, knock the wind out of yourself. It was, it's a time. It's a time to be had. You're laughing really hard right now. My back is still probably messed up from that day.
I'm sorry. It's just funny.
It's really funny. I'm not denying that it's hilarious. It is hilarious.
I'll admit, I've tried to do some ice make magic now and then in the dorm room because I live by myself. I've tried to do some ice make magic. I don't yell out what I'm doing because there's people around me and that'd be super fucking embarrassing. But I'll put my hands together. Ice make.
You're not trying to make. I would do like ice make margaritas. Alright. Let's get fucked. That's an untapped potential. Grateful Mustard could be a lifetime supply of ice cubes for that fucking bar, and no one has tapped into that potential.
You don't think he already is? Are you kidding me?
I bet
He's like the only ice wizard.
I bet he just makes a big like glacier in the basement and they just chip off on it.
Probably. Mira just goes down. Tink! Alright. Ice machine's full!
Another one was alchemy
Oh.
from Full Metal.
Yeah.
You draw a little circle, a sigil in the dirt, and then with a stick, and then you put your hands on it and try to make shit happen.
Yeah. But you need a metal arm to do that. And
yeah, it's just special. Different. Fucker. You carry around a notebook, write people's names in it, hope they died.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding, I never did that.
So many kids got notebooks taken away because they wrote
sure.
Death Note on it.
I'm sure.
There have been reports of that.
Oh, fucking god.
And I'm scared to watch the Full Metal Alchemist movie on Netflix.
I am too.
Because the Death Note one was so bad. the guy who played Green Goblin in the first Spider-Man movie, or the cop in Boondock Saints, I'm drawing a blank on his name. He played.
Doesn't he play the Shinigami?
He played Ryuk.
Yeah.
He was the best part of that movie. He was fantastic. Everyone else, shit. Just everything else was shit. Because the Ryuk was the only one they kept the same.
The rest was just crap.
They changed.
Did they have L on it?
Yeah. Yeah. They changed Light's name. It wasn't Light Yagami. It was Light something. And Light was like a nickname in that movie. And what's her face? The girl that was obsessed with Light in the show.
Yeah, it's been a couple.
She
years.
was like a cheerleader at the school that he went to.
So
and not a celebrity that like wasn't tied to him in any way.
So they Americanized it?
Yes. Yeah, essentially.
Those bastards.
Yeah, and that's what I'm afraid they did with Full Metal Alchemist. But I guess Full Metal Alchemist was already sort of Americanized because it wasn't like Japanese names. It was more. I don't know how to.
It was more set in a.
It was World War I era, like Europe.
Yeah.
Like Germany, Belgium, Edward Alphonse, Fuhrer Bradley.
Everyone rode trains.
Yeah. Or old-timey cars. Colonel Mustang.
My favorite fucking character in that show.
Rich, have you noticed that the voice actress who does, or voice actor, I guess I can just say, who does Hawkeye, Lieutenant Hawkeye, does a bunch of badass female characters?
Well, you found your when you find your niche.
I know. When you have the voice, the kind of voice that she does, just stick with it.
Speaking of voice actors,
just because that voice of Urza, Lieutenant Hawkeye. I know there's others. I'm drawing a blank on who else, but there's a couple more.
Speaking of voice actors,
Okay.
have you ever played Gears of War?
No.
Do you know of Gears of War?
Yes.
Do you know the black dude Coltrane?
Yes.
Okay. The voice actor, I'm going to show you a picture of him.
Okay.
Because I need a candid reaction to the guy who plays Coltrane.
Okay.
Or Coltrane. Coltrane.
Or the fact that
Gears.
Christopher Sabat looks like Piccolo but white
Voice actor.
and without antennas.
Images.
There's no reaction to that.
Okay. The dude who plays Coltrane is the one next to the picture of Coltrane.
Oh, good God!
It's literally him in the form of a video game character.
Oh my God! That's amazing.
That's him full cosplay. And
I
he's
know.
running around a fucking Comic-Con just being a jackass. And people are like, oh, that's a really good Coltrane. Yes, because it's him.
Just does his normal voice. Yeah, I know. It's me.
But hilarious. There was another one, I forgot what it was that I was going to say that I did when I was a kid. I am embarrassed of my family. I forgot what it was. I mean, if we're talking about other things you played pretend as, like, you pretended you were a rock singer and
Yeah.
doing,
I would do like WWE moves.
Oh yeah, off the top rail of the
Yeah.
bed. Hell yeah.
Just Shawn Michaels' elbow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I had a sectional couch when I was a kid. You get up on the fucking left corner of that bitch and you go right into the middle.
Eddie Guerrero frog splash. Just
I liked the double knee pile driver that you do is you roll down in. You just jump, grab your ankles, and just fucking drive your knees into someone's back.
oh God.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's a move.
It's in an anime, I don't remember which one. But it's a fucking bitch.
Do you remember when they showed anime on regular TV?
Yeah.
Like They showed the original Naruto up until about the end of the Chunin exams on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, it
like
was on-
not Toonami.
It was on after school. Like, you
Yeah.
go home after school was
Mhm.
over, and you go home and you watch fucking TV.
Yep.
And
Before school, you'd watch Animaniacs. After school, you'd go home and watch Naruto.
I didn't watch TV before school.
I did while I was eating breakfast.
Yeah, I rolled up out of bed as late as I possibly could, grabbed a Pop-Tart, ate it in the car, and rolled up to school about 10 minutes before school was supposed to start.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember. Well, I'm talking like
Elementary
school.
I don't remember elementary school. I was too cool for that day.
That day.
Dude, do you remember back in elementary school when you saw a bunch of, like, the kids that were, like, the good athletes? Like,
Mm-hmm.
the kid who was good at basketball, and,
Yeah.
you know, the kids who can run fast, and then you get into, like, high school, and you're like,
And those kids are fat.
and those kids are, like, not doing anything. You're like, but they were so
And
fast.
then the fat kid in your school is like the best player on the team in your high school.
And then you get to, like, college, and you're like, man, those guys I thought were Division I athletes when we were in high school, not even close to
No.
Division I athletes.
We had like
We had a few.
two.
We had a few Division I athletes while we were in high school, but they weren't all football players. You know, you had some
Yeah.
track people.
We had soccer and
Yeah,
well,
baseball,
baseball. Yeah, baseball.
track. Did I say track already?
Yeah,
Track.
football, basketball. I think there was one.
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know.
Who cares?
Yeah.
It's high school. Close the yearbook. What
Yep.
are you talking about?
Yeah. Also, you're lying if you say you haven't gone back through your yearbook and went. He was cool. He was cool. She's a slut. He was cool.
And this is not slut shaming.
No. It just
We're talking about
like
people who genuinely slept around, and
Yeah.
it wasn't just for girls that we were talking
No,
about.
no, no.
sluts. We were talking about dudes who, you know, banging. Don't you dare point at me. All right, you can point at me. High school.
I was about to say
High
really.
school me was a hard.
High school you?
High school me and beginning of college. me.
There you go.
I was so awesome. Also, I broke my phone case today. I'm kind of pissed about it.
But
Sorry.
don't be stupid.
Well, that's why there's a case on it. Unlike you fucking crazy person. Operating.
I've dropped it a couple times and be like, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Jesus.
It'll be like sitting on my chest. I'll roll over to grab something and it'll just slide off onto the floor. I'm like, fuck.
I'll tell you this, though. No phone case is like the pull-out method. You think it's pretty safe, but it's not. It's not.
Phone cases might actually break your phone.
There's Jesus. Oh, fuck. What other
Good lord.
What other anime and video game things did you do growing up?
The WWE moves was the last one I could think of. Just me and my dad would wrestle around. I had some of those, like, I still have some of those, like, toy WWE belts that we
Nice.
would fake fight for.
Nice.
Um,
Nice.
Of course, you know.
Play basketball in the front yard, do
Mhm.
post-game interviews with yourself.
Yeah. try and dunk on your little hoop.
Yeah, you
Act like you're cool.
You
act,
drop- you-
act like you're Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you drop that 10-foot hoop down to about 6 feet.
Just
Hell
dunking
yeah.
easy.
Dunking easy. Get fouled. Hit that one to win the game in overtime.
Get fouled because you miss.
Oh yeah, it was always a foul when you missed.
Especially when you're
There
playing
was
by
so-
yourself.
There was so much contact on that shot.
Or you're trying to hit the game-winning shot. In your head, you're like 5, 4. You miss 5, 4.
That's why you start at 10. If you make it, you play excellent defense. Get a steal with 1 second left. Swat yourself.
Just put it up. Bah!
Just intentionally dink it off the rim. Punch yourself in the face with the ball. Classic. No, when I was growing up, I had a gravel driveway, and so rocks would ricochet that bitch anywhere it wanted to go. So it'd be like 10, 9, ah, fuck, and you're running down the driveway to try to go get it. You're just like, no.
Or it goes in, it hits the base of the
fucking hits you right in the nuts.
Well, it hits you right in the nuts, or it goes flying like across the street. You're like, shit.
Oh god.
There's like 3 cars coming. It's like, fuck.
Or that time it bounces off the rim and your dog goes running after it, teeth barreling, trying to fucking pick it up with its mouth. And you're like, no, you stupid motherfucker.
And get away.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Those were good times.
I know.
I miss childhood.
Me too.
The best was...
we need to invent a time machine.
Yeah, we do. The best was like when you were playing with, toys or whatever, and then get stuck up in a tree, and then like climbing the tree like you were like a fucking rescue fighter, and you're like approaching 10,000 feet. Oh god, there's anything up here. I can almost reach it, and then a branch snaps, and then you're just like, shit!
You fall into space.
You hear from inside, what was that?
Nothing. I'm okay.
Did you swear? No.
Okay.
You get inside. I heard you, mister. Then why'd you ask?
Or when you're looking for something, you ask your mom to do it, and she just fucking magically like pulls it out of midair.
The thing that pissed me off most was when like you were in your room and you're like, Mom, I can't find my fucking cleat. And she'd walk in and be like, it's right there. Look with your eyes. And you would just walk out of the room and you'd just be like, fuck you.
Literally one time I was looking on a completely clean surface, like, because I could have sworn it was there, like, I was looking for like my antibiotics or something, and I couldn't find them. I was like, Mom, I can't find my antibiotics. Do you know where they are? And she comes in. I turned around to look on the other counter. She turns around and is holding the antibiotics bottle. I'm like, where the fuck did you find that? It's like, there is no way you found it there.
The best one is from like another room. Like, she hasn't been in your bedroom in like a week. And like, she walks past it, but you're sitting there and you're like,
she walks past it, looks in quick every once in a while.
You're literally digging for something. She's like, what are you looking for? I'm just looking for the little orange ball that goes to this game so I can play it. Oh, did you look under your bed? How did you know it was under my bed, Mother? Are you hiding my toys while I'm sleeping?
Is the monster in my closet fucking with me?
To be fair, that's why I had both doors in my closet closed at all times.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't fucking with monsters.
Yeah.
Nope.
Fuck that.
Did you sleep with a light on when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, me too.
Aluminum bat next to my bed.
I had a little wood bat. But I also had a paintball gun, to be fair.
A little aluminum bat on one side, BB gun on the other.
Yeah. Basically. I'm in my 20s and I sleep with an airsoft gun next to my bed. Because I can't afford a real one. Because I'm
so fucking expensive.
so poor.
Why am I so poor?
Ah, Friday's payday. It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Man,
What else did we used to do?
being a kid was so great.
We used to do a lot of shit as kids. Like,
right?
shit that kids can't do anymore because, like, parents would get arrested for child endangerment.
Yeah, like, they would entrust you to your older brother and drop you off at the fucking pool when you're 9. And he's 12, so it's not like he's that much more fucking mature than you.
And
He just has one chest hair.
And in your brother's case, that's very true.
We were the same height. He had one armpit hair, at best at 12. We're literally the same person, and we're entrusted to not get each other killed. Which is our literal job at that age, is to be like, hey, but I can hold your head underwater for longer than I can. Longer than you can resist.
That's amazing.
It didn't happen, but damn, that was funny.
Look at your dad's Playboys, you know.
Oh, dude, I wish I found Playboys. I said really. Never mind. We're not gonna go there. It's a unnecessary story.
That's a story for after we turn the microphones off, because I want to know.
Well, I didn't find Playboys. I did have one of my siblings buy the Playboy channel while I was a kid.
That's amazing.
And we also found Cinemax After Dark.
Oh, jeez.
Apparently, running a restaurant, they do not care about health safety at all.
No, they don't. Can you open this jar of pickles?
I was like, what? That's your food prep station, right? Your bare asses.
That's what you're worried about.
I'm like 13. I'm not sure.
You're like,
You're like, this
do I
is,
jack after this?
like, this is awesome, but I'm in a room full of my siblings. None of us are jacking off.
No.
Why are we watching this exactly? And you're just looking around.
We're watching it for the acting.
Oh, yeah. There was great acting. Never seen so many fake orgasms in my life.
Till you hit high school.
God damn it. Fuck.
God damn.
Oh, that was wrong.
Ugh.
That was funny, but wrong.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, fuck.
That was amazing.
Heard that before.
Yeah,
It always sounded.
Yeah, sure.
So fake.
Yeah, sure you have.
I love how that's a rebuttal now for girls. Like, if they're sleeping with a dude and they break up and they're having this big fight and it's like out in public, it's like, well, I faked it every time. You're like, did you?
If you did, you're a really good actor.
Just be like, sure you did. I love how that's like a threat now. Just be like, I faked it. Okay.
I don't care. I still had sex.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. Sex was the only thing I cared about at that moment. Somebody could have broken, stole my Xbox, still wouldn't have given a shit.
Yeah. My God. Childhood was weird.
It was.
Where'd the fun go?
Well, and then you get to high school and your friends are getting. You have a friend that has a girlfriend and they're fighting and you're sitting there like, what do I do?
Are you referring to prom?
Yes. You're sitting there like, I don't know what to do. It's like Ricky Bobby in Talladega Nights. I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't. What do I do? Do I get up and walk away? I don't know anybody else here.
To be fair, my Syracuse did just lose in the Final Four, and I was very upset.
That was a bad night for all of us.
I was heartbroken.
Your date was a bitch. No.
Yep. Still true.
Nothing's changed.
Literally nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Alright, we're going to be done with that one.
Yeah.
Let's not make this a bitching about stuff podcast.
Yeah.
Let's get back to more fun topics. Mike, have you ever wondered if, like, because we play D&D, and, you know, people play video games, you know, role-playing games and stuff.
Right.
Do you ever think that... Alright, let me think I gotta think of the best way to phrase this. So, when you create a character, like, you obviously, like, have to play yourself into the character, but does a part of that character then become part of you in a way, like... Let me explain. So, my character's persona is a very, you know, prim and, like, proper, trying not to, you know, use much profanity, some dry humor, but, you know, he's a big guy against language, and in my body afterwards rebels hard, and so I swear a lot.
Right.
But I can also like see myself as I'm creating the character, like making it like a part of myself. So do you think that people who are like actors and actresses, or is it just actors? Is it just called actors now?
Yeah.
People in the industry.
Yeah.
Do you think they're all like each character is like a part of their personality now, or do you think they can just leave it? It's philosophical as fuck right there.
I don't know, because you have actors like Ryan Reynolds who are essentially Deadpool.
Super hot.
Like because Ryan Reynolds is essentially
Gorgeous.
just Wade Wilson,
He
just
is.
in real life.
He's extremely hot.
And then you have guys like Hugh Jackman who can turn it off. Because Hugh Jackman's always going to be Wolverine. He's not going to be able to do anything else that's going to top him being Wolverine.
That's fair.
It's how it's going to be. But Hugh Jackman also can turn off the Wolverine. He's not a dick all the time.
Do you think he can like just be rageful and like?
Oh, I'm sure.
And not look like Wolverine. Is that possible?
I'm sure if he's wearing long sleeves, yes. I'm sure if he's wearing
a really fair point.
I'm sure if he's wearing a tank top, hell no. There's no way. There's no way he can wear a tank top and not look like Wolverine.
Do you think he owns a single white tank top anymore?
I'm sure he doesn't wear them in public.
I don't think.
I'm sure he wears it around the house, and his kid's like, Wolverine, Wolverine.
I don't think so. I think I could never, because you could never escape it, really.
No, but he knows that.
True.
He's been Wolverine for 15 years. 15 years. When he finally hung up the claws to use the generic.
He didn't hang up the claws. He was buried with the claws, to be fair.
Spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen Logan.
And if you haven't seen Logan yet, that's not a spoiler. You should fucking know by now.
Yeah.
Unless you are literally deaf to the internet.
Yeah.
And if you're deaf to the internet, how are you listening to this podcast?
Internet cafe?
People are stealing people's identity on internet cafes.
Really?
Because people are using that to, buy stuff while they're on public Wi-Fi.
What?
Because people are dumb. Yeah.
Do you know there's people who order, mystery boxes from the dark web?
I'm sorry, say that sentence again?
The mystery boxes? Like
fun things you get at stores that have a fun toy inside that's it can be anything from this genre, but it's dark web style, so it can be cocaine or somebody's thumb.
Essentially, yeah. You a giant box, probably as big as, I don't know, maybe this table, like a moving box, full of stuff.
So you can get anything from an AK-47 to some guy's left testicle.
Yeah, I watched a couple of unboxing videos because I was curious. Dude got an unopened Xbox One, a DVD player, stolen shit.
Nice.
It's
good.
Weird.
Did you get a passport?
There was a couple pill bottles with pills in them.
Oh fuck.
There's always a USB drive.
Oh god.
That's got
viruses probably.
There was one that was a virus.
Oh god.
Because they were okay, there's nothing on here, and then their computer just started glitching out, and it's oh god.
How would you put it in your own computer?
There was one guy that was smart about it, that he was getting a new computer, so he put it in his old one, so if he got a virus, it didn't really matter.
Fair.
But that one had pictures and weird shit on it. He got a map that said be careful who you send your address to, and then with where he lived was circled on the map.
Yeah, because he had to have it delivered somewhere.
Yeah. Well, if you're smart, you have it delivered to a P.O. box.
No, you have it delivered to your neighbor. Ruin their life.
It depends on if you're friends with the neighbor.
True. True.
Or if it's hot neighbor.
I don't think I have a hot neighbor. I never really met my neighbors. Except one of them.
I don't know.
I think he's a youth soccer coach. I bet he's actually a good person. He did ask me if he has a package in front of his door to take it into my place. Oh, fuck.
Well, shit. Just awkward silence. Tick, 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 tick.
Why is it scratching the box? Now I'm worried.
Is there something alive in there? I don't want to open it in case it's like a Tasmanian devil or something.
Can you hear me inside the box?
Yes.
Ah, fuck.
Is there anybody in there? No.
Come back later.
You sure?
Maybe.
I don't know. I guess if we're thinking philosophically, is there ever really anybody anywhere? Is the stalker fucking with me right now? Like, what the fuck?
So you're telling me you're an empty box? Aren't we all empty inside? God damn it, box!
Just get on your phone, get one of those like gun apps, like cock it back, so they can hear it in the box. Dude?
It's just me. Settle down. What do you mean it's just you? Who is answering the phone right now? Then you open the box. It's literally just a walkie-talkie. You're just like,
With the thing taped down.
you're just like, son of a bitch.
You finally get the courage to tell your girlfriend to open the box.
The funniest shit.
Just you poke it with a stick. Okay, it doesn't feel like there's somebody in there.
So, funny story. I walked into a classroom once, and there was a walkie-talkie charger with only one walkie-talkie in it. And I asked the dude, I was like, so is there another walkie-talkie? He goes, maybe. How do you say maybe to that question? There either is or there isn't.
You go on the walkie-talkie. That hello, hello. Entertain your class for like an hour with that.
Yeah.
Talk to whoever has a walkie-talkie.
Then it's terrifying.
I'm gonna kill you.
Somebody
Oh.
answers, and they're just like, I'm busy. What do you want? Where are you?
Why do you have my walkie-talkie? Because I want it.
Where are you? I'm in Columbus, Ohio. Where are you?
I'm in Columbus, Ohio, at a strip club with Zach Smith. This Tom Herman?
Aren't you supposed to be coaching in Texas right now? Jesus Christ. Oh, man.
It got weird.
I did. It started off talking about childhood, and then we talked about the dark web. Very murdery.
But don't go on the dark web.
No, don't.
Don't be an idiot.
No, there's nothing good in the dark web.
No. It's I don't understand.
My question is, if we know the dark web exists, why are we not doing anything about it?
Because, I don't know, it's something about they...
Like the FBI are idiots?
Essentially...
Don't
like,
say that too loud. They're watching us through the cameras of your laptop.
way down. But they I think like the dark web users typically bounce their signal off of so many like towers and
We haven't created
IP
a thing
addresses.
that can track that shit yet?
I don't know. I don't work for the fucking FBI.
We should get like 14-year-olds on that. Those kids are great with computers.
They just play Fortnite all the time.
That's true. I'd love to hear one more Fortnite story. I may shoot myself in the face.
Get one of those like big like notepads, like legal pads, and make that like different classroom rules and add them as you see fit. No dabbing, no Fortnite.
Well, that's like half their lives. You just destroyed half their lives.
I just destroyed all their lives
That's true.
because dabbing is in Fortnite.
Is it really?
It's one of those customizable dances, like victory dances. I don't know why I know that.
I'm so disappointed in you right now, Mikey.
Yep.
And I start calling you Big Mike again. Even though you got a little mic in your hands.
Yep.
And a microphone.
Ah.
Crushed it. Swish. Ha, I got it in.
Ah.
That's what she said. Swish.
That's two.
Anyway.
Kobe for accuracy, yeet for power.
Yep. Yeet for power, Kobe for accuracy. I had a really big meeting today, and I was like, I balled this piece of paper. I'm like, alright, with confidence going into this meeting, I'm going to drain this from 10 feet. Yeet! Whiffed completely as the person was walking into the room that was coming for the meeting. And they're like, oh, hey, are you ready for the meeting? And I'm just like,
Yep. That sounds amazing.
I walked over, picked up the paper, put it in the trash can, and was like, sorry you had to see that.
Sorry you had to see me suck.
I'm the worst.
Hi, I'm your child's teacher.
Hi, I'm the reason that you should probably be concerned. Because I can't make a 10-footer with a ball of paper.
I'm the worst person in the world. Hi, I'm your child's teacher.
Oh, hello.
I supervise your child from 7 o'clock to 3 o'clock.
Oh, you're the reason that my child comes home every day and is like, my teacher is insane.
Like, good insane or bad insane? Yes?
Fun fact.
That was always the sub.
Oh,
Sub was always the insane one. Just like,
I loved the substitutes that,
Okay.
that were like, I've been teaching for 5 years, so don't test me. I've seen everything.
he's like, yeah, you're not our teacher.
Just
Go
be,
away.
Just be like the one snotty kid, just being like, so why are you a sub? Well, I couldn't find a job. Weird.
I wonder why.
I was like, you're a bad teacher.
That was you, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I questioned everything.
And then you had the teacher that's been doing it so long he just didn't care anymore. Yeah, I was a teacher for 18 years before this shit. We're gonna watch a movie.
I was that kid because, like, I was in statistics in high school. Yeah, I'm a nerd. I took statistics. And we're talking about randomization. And the teacher was like, yeah, well, you can't, nothing is, ever truly random. Everything has, like, an algorithm on it.
Mm.
And she's like, we'll use the random button on your calculator. And I raised my hand because I'm an ass. And I was like, so if you're saying nothing's really random, then our calculator's not going to give us a truly random result, is it? And 3 people in my class were like, dude, shut up. Never got a straight answer. I know I'm right. It's fine. Nothing's truly random. Everything happens for a reason. Gravity.
Yep.
To be fair, truly rolling a dice is random.
Yeah.
And flipping a coin.
Mhm.
Unless you're me and you've got it down to a science on what side it's going to be flipped on.
Or you have a 2-head coin.
True. And only one half of the face. And like shooting kids of police commissioners.
And Batman. And grown men that like to dress up like a bat.
Is,
To make my enemies fear me.
to be fair, is Batman a cosplay or is he a furry?
He's a cosplay because he doesn't dress up like a full bat, like with fur or like in wings.
But his cape kind of looks like wings. In some of the Arkhams, it's like a glider.
Yeah.
So,
That's more the material of the cape, not.
but it gives the impression of like the bat-like membrane of the wings.
Okay, but it doesn't actually have wings. Man-Bat is a furry.
Man-bat is a mutant.
That is also a furry. Because he turned himself into a bat.
I almost said something really controversial. Like, more controversial than I'm willing to do on air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah!
Oh,
Ask me about it afterwards.
okay.
It's fucked up. Alright, I'll just say it.
No, don't say it. I don't want to get in trouble.
If Man-Bat, he's a furry, but he's also a mutant, does that mean he's like a trans furry? Like he identifies as a furry and he's going through operations to become a furry? Like in real life?
That's a good question. I don't know.
That was a really controversial thing I was thinking about. Saying it out loud was less controversial than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Because I worded it nicer. And
Yeah.
how my brain was like, dude, say something. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Do it, pussy, you won't.
What are you gonna do? Not say something stupid? To be fair,
You make a good point, Brain.
to be fair, neither of us has said anything stupid this podcast.
Nope.
We're still tied, I think.
Yep. Yeah, but we got a lot of episodes to go.
So many more times to be stupid.
Oh, God.
So many more.
Man,
if you could go back to childhood,
okay.
we'll wrap this up with a childhood talk.
Okay.
If you could go back to your childhood and relive one aspect of your childhood that you miss now, and it could be like you could do it now and no one would think you're fucking weird, what would it be?
That's a good question.
Here, I'll answer first while you think.
Okay.
Mine would be being able to play like by yourself and not looking like a fucking psychopath. Like shooting hoops by yourself. Like throwing and kicking a football by yourself. Like even, playing a game by yourself because you have no one to play with. Like not video game style because video games have one player mode.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like
board game style.
doing like a board game by yourself or playing chess against yourself, and not looking like a fucking crazy person.
Oh, I thought of a thing that I used to do when I was a kid.
No, sweet fuck.
Was use Monopoly money when you're like playing house.
Hell,
Real money.
Oh yeah.
Just stick it like in your pocket, pull out a giant wad. Just, I'm rich.
Yeah, you're buying Hot Wheels cars with Monopoly money. Pretend you're in an auto dealership. Be like, $5,000 for that Ferrari? That is way too much Monopoly money. I'll give
'Cause
you $450.
You're always just a southern plantation owner.
Oh yeah. Well, back then I wasn't good at too many accents. I had like my British, and then I had my southern man, southern gentleman. Because other than that, I was the British, and it was really good. It was really not good. I was actually singing one time while I was in the bathroom because I was a kid once at the age of 36. Just kidding.
A kid at the ripe young age of 77.
No, but I was singing in the bathroom, and my brother comes in because he's like, "Shut the fuck up," and he's like, "Dude, why are you singing that song like that?" I'm like, "Dude, I've sang it so many times regular. I just sang it with a British accent this time." He's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" To be fair, it was a Linkin Park song, and it didn't make any sense being sung in a British accent,
Yeah, that's fair.
but I liked it.
Yeah.
It was even better because when I was a kid, here's something I did as a kid that's embarrassing. I would print off the lyrics to songs I liked and would sing them a cappella style to the beat that I had in my head that I thought was pretty close to the actual song, which gave me a greater appreciation for the actual lyrics of music, but at the same time made me look like a fucking idiot when the actual song came on because the beat was not even close. Because like there were some parts in the song you're like, how'd that part go? Man, fuck it.
Yeah. I thought of something. Be able to, like, say you like professional wrestling or wear WWE shirts and have people not look at you like
Grow up.
that, or you have a mental disorder.
True.
Like, honestly, because when we were kids, pro wrestling was cool.
Yeah, people had John Cena,
Stone Cold
notebooks
Steve
and shit.
Austin, The Rock,
The Undertaker,
Triple
Big
H.
Show.
Yeah, those guys were cool back then. It was cool to wear a Stone Cold Steve Austin shirt.
You wore an NWO shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
no, I
cool.
felt you.
Now you wear that.
People look at you different.
Yeah, people are kind of giving you the side eye as you're sitting there, like, what the fuck?
To be fair, we do have a bunch of adult people that wear other men's names on their back in the form of jerseys, and no one looks at them like they're fucking weird.
Right. I think it's the stigma that is evolved around pro wrestling, but we can get into that in the next episode. Another cliffhanger.
You motherfucker.
Maybe next episode's our pro wrestling episode.
Maybe.
I know we've talked about doing that.
I know we have.
Maybe not. We'll talk about it. As always, I'm Mike.
I am AJ McCullum.
No.
That's not my actual last name.
No.
It's just AJ.
Yeah.
And as always, don't be a bitch.